Penis.
It's a midget spinner.
Oh my god.
Clap,
Midget
clap.
spinner?
Fish pussy. We back, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
So a fussy then.
Fussy.
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 Don't be fussy with a fussy.
It's all about pronunciation.
Now, are we talking like a mackerel or catfish?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
That fish pussy can be whatever you catch, brother.
Uh-oh. We got something added to the swear jar, boys.
The swear jar?
That jar must be full of shit, brother.
Dude, if I had to have a swear jar, I could go on a vacation every month, like to the Bahamas or some shit.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I would be broke until I took the money out of the swear jar.
Until I robbed a bank.
We had a Dremura swear jar. We'd already have funded everything for DremuraCon.
Yeah.
We'd be
And
richer than
pay-
Beffrey Jesus.
And paid for my fucking immigration to Canada.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, last time.
Yeah. Last session began with Gar heading down below decks to start work on crafting a way to trap the energy from the creature given to them by Lady Thidrioth, making a small amount of progress, but still having a long way to go. Meanwhile, Kari easily sneaks up on Poppyseed to see what he's reading, but was not expecting to see him reading smut, and immediately regretted her decision. Gaddradison spotted a grouping of translucent creatures called sea bees, known for being dangerous. He swiftly and quietly redirected the ship's path to avoid them. As days passed, the party came across an orchestra, several druids living out at sea as orca whales, playing musical instruments. Inviting them on board, the party had a light-hearted jam session as everyone played along. Chou, being a new druid, asked for advice as to how he can obtain more wild-shaped forms. The response was to visit a zoo. As Gaddradison began teaching Kari how to sail, Poppyseed ventured into the ship to find the old captain's log. Seeing that the ship was bound for Anera and was intended to pick up cargo there, Poppyseed brought this to the attention of Gaddradison, who thought it would be a great opportunity to steal more supplies. Poppyseed became appalled at the notion of theft, which in turn made Gaddradison mention that they stole the whole entire ship, putting Poppyseed in an existential crisis and had to go think about life. Gaddradison conversed with Gar about Poppyseed quickly, but the conversation was brief, and Gad's solution was to get Poppyseed drinking again to ease his woes. It was at that point that the ship was rocked by something bumping against it in the water. A call to arms was raised as something tries to mentally slip into Gaddradison's mind. A large tentacled eyeball was to blame, and a short fight broke out. The Tortles peppering it with bullets, Kari testing out her new inner dragon powers, Chou unleashing a massive fireball, and Poppyseed finishing it off using his staff to cast a powerful lightning bolt. After the battle, the druid friends Chou made gave him a bag of goodies before saying their goodbyes and heading back out to sea. Poppyseed, needing to reevaluate everything, sat down to start a new book he had on Anera folklore, gaining a wealth of interesting myths and legends. After a few more days of sailing, the winds died down and the ocean currents ceased to flow, leaving the party stranded at sea. And that is where we begin today.
Yep.
Am I still fucking drunk? How many days has it been?
2?
I'm
No,
still fucking drunk.
no, it's been
Think 3?
it's been
No.
more than that. Hold on, where's my chart thing?
Well, since he got the day he got drunk, because he came back and there were couple days of sailing.
He's got one more day.
He's got one more day. Oh yes, okay.
These items given to me by the druids, I'm going to take a look at them, see if I can figure out what the fuck they are.
Does anybody have that fan that we looted from the sewers where we woke up Otrix?
I don't. I thought that was like a massive thing in the floor.
You looted
No, no, no,
a
no.
pole from the fan.
Yeah, not the big fan, like a little hand fan, and like I
Oh!
positive that we had one of those that can
Yes!
cast gust of wind. Who has that? Because that'll be a good way to keep on moving.
I don't
I-
know which of you has that.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You
Why'd you have to phrase it like that?
I forgot his name.
Holy fucking shit, that was
Oliver.
to read. Can I have the little fuzzy bee-boo
Bebo.
suck the drunk Bebo. Suck the drunk from me.
His name is Oliver.
Wow.
Well,
And I'm sure if you asked him very nicely, being the cabin boy
Oh.
he is, then he might suck something.
first name Oliver, last name Bebo.
I thought it was Twist.
Nah, it's
Oliver.
Bebo now.
Oliver Bebo Twist Bebo.
His name is Bebo.
Oliver's actually his last name.
Bebo Oliver.
Oh,
I'd give it a 7.
that was just unpleasant.
Bebo Oliver. That sounds like a DJ name.
Bebo Oliver. Pew, 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 pew.
I could dig it. Wrong bottle.
When you ask for the drunk to be sucked from you, he asks if anyone has a few bottles.
Tavish does. He like drunkenly like slap his body. He's like, hands one off.
He just goes, "Oh no, I think this is gonna take more than one."
Just like fucking holds out the entire bag towards him.
Takes the bag, sets it down next to him gently. And then goes, "Okay, stay as still as you can."
Just lays down.
Oh, this way. Okay, that works too. Slide the bag over so it's next to your head, so you can easily pull out a bottle. And he goes, he's standing over you, and reaches down with little grabby hands, and they have a bit of a glow to them, a little glow of magic, and it really, to the rest of you, it really looks like he's reached in that froggy schnoz and just digging around. To Tavish, it feels like someone's clearing the cobwebs from your brain. But also taking everything with it. And eventually begins to like lean back and is like, "Oh, it's being stubborn, guys." And he looks around and goes, "Hey, oh, what was his name? Big, big panda guy, Chou, you round?
Yes. What be the matter?
Can you pick me up and pull me backwards? I got a grab on it, but I can't pull it. I can hold on to it, but it's not going anywhere. It's stuck. Pull
Okay.
me.
Gunk, grab hold and just start walking backwards while pulling him.
As you do this, there's just this long black ichor that begins to come out of Tavish's snage. And yep, black soot boogies all the way. And it just it begins to like wrap around and around and pull out more and more, and he kind of does this swirly thing with his hands to really get it balled up. Before he goes, okay, let go of me, let go of me, let go of me. I think I got it from here.
Let go.
There's a little bit of a like jolt. And he's like, whoa, 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 no, 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 no. And he wobbles over, trying to not let this drunk ball get back inside of Tavish. And he starts feeding it into one bottle. And then, once that bottle gets full, corks it off and places it to the side. And fills another bottle, corks that off, places it aside. He ends up getting 5 bottles full. Before he was okay. I think we're good. Yo, Tavish, buddy, how you feeling? Because that one was rough. I need you to make a Constitution save, Tavish.
Hell yeah, I'm not proficient in that. Let's see what we fucking get. Ooh, starting the game off strong. It's a 9.
All right, all right. Tavish, you feel like you've been hit with a Mack truck straight to the noggin. Like, you're not drunk anymore. You can tell that. Other than this, like, mental soreness and, like, this head throb, you're good. You're good. You can't, you can remember the Azure Clam, but there's a point where you don't really remember getting off of the Azure Clam, and you don't know how long you guys have been sailing for.
From the fucking floor, Tavish just like, I have no idea where we are, and I feel like. So imagine like the start of when you've been outside all day, and like the sweat starts to get to your taint, and you start to chafe. That's like the inside of my head right now, and it does not feel good. And he just sits up and goes, "Oh, that was a bad idea. All right, okay, no. Hello, where the fuck are we?
Middle of nowhere ocean.
Good.
On a stolen boat.
No, oh, you finally figured it out. Okay, so shit.
It's not that bad, Poppyseed. It could be much worse.
Technically, it's not stolen because we did pay the guard for it.
Exactly.
It would have been more stolen if perhaps I was in fact ready to kill him to take it.
You're not the only one.
See, so like plus side.
We took this
Everything
in
is
a very nice way. This was about as honest as pirating ever get.
See,
Exactly.
we
We
were
paid.
we were
money.
one-minded. We worked as one. Each of us were ready to kill him if he didn't.
I
But
wasn't.
Well,
That was
necessary.
accounted for.
We weren't gonna think of you doing it, Poppyseed. You were in charge of the food.
Hey, you're a big
You brought
baby.
the snacks.
I'm an accomplice.
I'd say you should get some thicker skin, but your new crit heart seems to be doing that just fine.
I failed to find the humor in that.
And you need to drink more.
Yes, okay. Poppyseed goes over to get more wine.
While they're all doing that, like I said, I'm going to be looking at these items, trying to figure out what the fuck they are.
Yep.
The fuck is this? This one looks like it's luck. It's got a lucky heather, a lucky clover on it. Don't know what this one is. It looks like a glass crocodile with its insides inside the fucking bottle. Why are they giving me fucking lipstick?
Who
And a
gave you
Because I think
lipstick?
you are.
And a box of
There's only
stick.
two of us who have it. No. I think there's three people here who have lips. Tavish,
Hey,
do you have
Hmm?
lips? Or is it
I
more
do.
just. Okay.
Like they're not pronounced. They're just kind of like folding to my face. But like, I mean, I can pucker up if you want.
I'm
You kiss
good.
me?
Joe has lips.
Don't flatter yourself.
I could be a prince in disguise. Wiggles his eyebrows.
Hey, Prince Rotten.
Prince Pondscum has a ring to it.
I think he's just a prince looking for somebody with money.
So he's the deadbeat.
Yep.
Correct.
So he's a broke ass bitch then, right? With you.
I mean, well, he is Beffrey. Does the quotes with her claws, Beffrey.
That's correct. I am Beffrey.
What kind of rolls do you need off me, Craven, to figure out what the fuck these are?
Arcana or for the matchbox of twigs, of little sticks. That one could be nature.
What's two in either? Let's go! Woo! So Arcana.
And then just let me know which one you want to do first.
So the bottle with the clover on it, that's a 14.
Okay. That one. You looking at it, you're trying to rack your brain, and then you realize that you remember some of the really older wise of your clan once talking about lucky clovers. That clovers of 4 leaves legitimately had luck properties to them. And were thought to be blessed. You would have heard that from them that if making a tincture of these clovers and you drank a little bit of it, and that it didn't take much, that it would give you good luck. As far as character application, it gives you 1d6 towards any roll. That bottle has 7 uses.
Making a note of this. Right, okay. That's that one. The next bottle, the crocodile-looking one.
Make your roll.
Oh no, that's a 9. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, you got no fucking idea.
Nope, I don't know whether to drink it, cook with it, fucking bathe in it, or what. I'll leave that one for later. The lipstick. That's a 15.
15? Okay, let me scroll to that one. Oh yeah, you're looking at this lipstick, you're racking your brain, and then you remember some of the wiser women of the tribe joking around at some point about green lips. It was a um uh something along the lines of um things like, oh, she's got the gift of gab and can talk to everyone because she's got those green lips, sort of vibes, but you knew that there was something more to it. You realize that this lipstick, when applied, gives you the ability to speak the language of your choice that you choose when you're applying the lipstick. It doesn't necessarily let you understand what's coming back to you, but it does let what comes out be, again, the language of choice when you put it on. Again, it lasts 8 hours or until you remove it. And it has 10 uses.
Okay. And then the nature roll for the last one. That's 12.
Okay. Just 2 seconds. The last one. You said a 12? Um. You have the sneaking suspicion that these are something that's going to grow quite rapidly. Matches, they usually work when you strike them, and then they spark fire. These are sticks with a leaf on them and labeled gardener's matches. You're not quite certain how best to use them. Or what they do technically grow into. You can tell that there are two different colors of sticks in your gardener's matchbox. And that there is 4 of the 2 different ones. But that's all you really get from this one.
Right, okay. You got to plant one of these some point. Not on the ship, though. I don't think it'd be a good idea to try and plant this on ship. Yes, well. We got that potion of luck. I'm gonna go up to where the wheel is, the ship's wheel. I'm gonna take a tiny little swig from the potion of luck, and then turn the wheel or the ship slightly, in the belief that luck's gonna help me, and we're gonna find some kind of breeze to help us get moving again. What kind of role do you need from me for that, if anything?
Roll. If I recall correctly, you don't have proficiency with.
Sea vehicles? No.
Let me see. We'll call it. So you're trying to discern where an inkling of wind might be starting up.
Mhm. Wet the finger, hold it up in the air.
Yeah. We'll say. Need to look at a character sheet. We'll say intelligence. Make me an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get a D6 from the.
Yeah, and you get to add the D6 from the swig. Oh no.
I rolled max on the D6. Yeah, giving me a
Okay.
total. Give me a total of 10.
Oh, man. Wait, what is your intelligence?
14.
So you
So
rolled a
+2.
2?
Yes.
Oh no! I mean, at least you didn't roll in that one.
Exactly.
You you give it a shot. So you give it all that you got. Just no breeze comes. There's no breeze to be found.
God damn it! Stop playing with them sky cows, Breeze. Get your ass back here. Okay, I tried. I do have one other idea, but I'm gonna have to do some reading first.
Yeah, I think Chou's conclusion would be no amount of luck can make you control weather, sort of
Yeah.
vibes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's stare at the corner time for the cat. Yeah, so what do y'all want to do about this lack of movement?
Whomst has the fan?
Oh yeah! Do we figure that out?
We have not.
I don't even fully remember what it does. I remember giving it to someone.
I remember it can cast Gust of Wind. Beyond that, I got no fucking clue, Chief.
I know it did more than that. Like, I know that was like its base thing. But don't know who has it. That's. I don't think. No, because he's got. That's the wrong one. Is that one of the things you were holding on to? Is that one of the ones where it was like, we'll dish this out later?
I was not holding on to any of the dish out later ones. I thought that was Poppyseed. I could be wrong here. But I know for a fact that we have that thing.
There's that. Kari? I don't think Kari has it.
Taking nothing.
No, because you have a decanter and a cloak.
This is what I
No,
have.
wrong. That's what you have. I was in the wrong chat.
I don't even remember what that cloak is.
I
It's a cloak
know
of
there
clouds,
were.
I'm pretty sure.
I know there were a few things that you guys picked up and we're like, we'll figure this the fuck out later.
We never fucking did.
You know, we did. I know I have the information for this shit in one of my. Is it? No, that's the note on the god spots. You don't get that.
Damn.
Um.
Speed run the god campaign, everybody.
It's not in that. Is it in the item? Bag of Fey Berries. That's not that campaign. That's a different campaign, I think. Potion of Burning Blood, Ring of Healing. That you guys have that.
A shoulder piece with a wispy cape. I think that's Gad's.
The what?
I think someone also has like a cloud wig or some shit like that.
I have a cloud cloak.
What's it do?
That might be what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But I think Kari and
It's a shoulder-
Gad were fighting over ownership of like a thundercloud wig or something.
I know these notes. Are here those notes were here somewhere.
That's. So the decanter, there's a freaking cloud.
I remember seeing pictures of these things at one point.
Some point.
I can't find what chat they're in though.
Oh, session notes. What episode? What date would that have been?
Where we got stuff out of chests.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. I can look this up because I titled the episode Chests.
I very, very much
5.
so misread something and just saw Tavish meets vagina.
What?
Session 2 recap. I read it wrong.
That would be
Tavish.
session 5, Croven.
Thank you. God, that would have been all the way back there. Okay, let's. That's not what I want. How do I go back to freaking should just be a mean DM and be like, fuck it, you guys don't have it in the notes. You don't have it. But I'm also curious as to who the fuck has what? Or should have what? That's still
I
not
have
far
something I'm
enough.
gonna give Chou, since he's going down the Druid path. Tavish has that little fucking crown thing, which says it's a ring, but whatever. That I'm gonna hand off to Chou.
I don't remember when this was. But I'm scrolling back through just like the normal chat to see if I can find it. And I just came across a picture of a lizard with tits.
That sounds like a normal chat for us. Yeah.
That tracks.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I heard you saying in some different voice, but I don't know what it was. It sounded like bloody Dragon Ball Z happening.
I was saying essentially that I was gonna hand off. I have a little thing that enhances your Druid ability and gives you the ability to shift into a treant. So I'm handing that off to you, and it also gives you a couple of spells. So I'm gonna shoot this to your DMs, G. And Tavish
Okie
just
dokie.
walk over and slap this in your palm. You like shapeshifting? This is yours. We
Ooh.
found it in some ruins.
Thank you. That's much appreciated.
Have fun with it.
We will do. We will do.
We have to go back there eventually because I have a date with the dragon statue.
Oh yeah, that was before you got him too.
Yeah, it was before we got Chou.
Mm.
BC before Chou.
Damn. Ooh.
Oh, there's a
Ooh.
little salesman guy.
I am going to be one of the most fucked up druids around. I can turn into a phoenix and I can turn into a treant.
Yeah, it's just a little extra note. It didn't say it on the thing, but that was something that Grove had sent to me. And I identified it.
Well,
Ah.
there's
You
the
did,
there's the cloud cape.
Clout cape.
Cloud cape. Right here.
Yeah, I found the cloud cape. I found the bomb. I think Tavish has. Oh, there's the heart.
I have a bomb? That's sick as fuck.
Oh, maybe the wig was last campaign with Sim.
I think it might have been actually.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think it was you and Rexaria fighting for parental control of it.
Oh yeah.
There's the decanter.
Well, do you know if that ring's an actual thing in D&D Beyond or not?
Treant?
The ring.
I don't think it is now. It looks like
Right,
it's something
okay.
homebrew.
I'll have to create it because it takes an enchantment slot. So I can, if I can keep things accurate, the better. Oh, time to start creating things on fucking D&D Beyond.
That's
Yeah, it is a homebrew thing.
Mm-hmm.
this is still one of my favorite things that I've had in my inventory.
Aggressive laxative. That's threatening looking.
Oh yeah, I
I think
remember that.
That's more
You
threatening than the
got
fucking
it
heart attack
from-
poison.
The aggressive
You
Maybe
got
laxative.
it from Granny.
The aggressive laxative paired with the crystal toilet seat. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a very interesting dinner.
Good fun.
I cast shit.
Oh my gosh. Well, since nobody can find the fan in their notes,
Lulu stole it.
got any other ideas?
Go fire up the toot flute. And turn the boat into a hot air boat.
Another boat. Um,
Could try and catch one of those big things again and see if they can pull us through the water.
interesting option.
I mean, we could try. You gonna talk with him?
I said catch. I didn't say talk to him. Because that involves me going fishing again.
You don't want to go fishing again?
I said it.
I need to go fishing. I gotta feed the energy. Mind if I borrow your pole, Tavish?
You have your own.
I do?
Yeah, Tavish bought
Yeah, I
out
bought everyone a set.
I was unaware of this. I'm gonna go fishing.
Poppyseed's gonna take 10 minutes to ritual cast water breathing for everybody. Because I got a bad feeling about this.
You know,
We're not going fishing?
you know, someone's going fishing. Are you gonna join Gar's fishing, Tavish?
No, I should probably be responsible.
Fish responsibly.
Crap, what was I having y'all roll for fishing? Survival?
Dice.
Oh my.
I think it was survival, yeah.
Hee-haw,
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, survival.
Yeah. Make your good survival roll.
That's 22.
Nice. And are you using anything for bait? Are you going for any particular size critter?
No bigger than medium.
I mean, there is my three-eyed fish you could use for bait. Still wondering why it has three eyes.
I
Oh,
told
yeah.
you it
See
was a
with
genetic
idea.
mutation.
I forgot you still had that.
Yep, I still have it.
I'll use that as bait, sure.
It's definitely dead by now.
Exactly why I'm using it as bait. It's nice and stinky chum. The better.
Oh no, 3 eyes. Oh well, here you go.
That's the same roll anyways, so.
Um, you managed to pull up what you're looking for. It is fairly easy. You know what you're doing. You got some chum there. So you're able to pull up some nice average fishes.
Okay. I'm going to go feed our new pet. And I'm going to go into the hold, and hopefully this doesn't cause a problem. And I'm going to feed that tank of energy that we were given because it needs organic matter to eat.
It does need organic matter to eat. How are you going to present the food?
I'm going to put on a couple of thick gloves so it can very easily see which is organic and which is not. And I'm going to hold out the fish with between my thumb and forefinger claw. You hungry? Got some fresh fish for you.
There is an immediate, louder hum.
Do I just put this in the top, or is there a different door? Hum louder if I'm getting close. And I'm gonna just kind of hold it over the top. If it doesn't start humming louder, gonna just kind of hot cold this fish around.
You hot cold your way over to a spot where you can kind of twist and uncork this thing. And when you do, there is an immediate it's straight for the fish, mind you, arc of electricity. That just fucking it's gone. It is gone.
Excellent. If we end up having any bodies, I know exactly what to do with them. And I'm gonna recork this sucker after finishing feeding it.
Let's make a roll.
I could turn someone into a big fucking fish.
Oh.
To pull the boat.
Who wants to swim?
I think Tavish is just going to
Not-
crawl down the side once the water breathing is ready.
Wait, why are you crawling down the side of the ship?
I assume that the water breathing is to check
Once the
out what
water
the fuck's
breathing is
happening
ready?
underwater.
I was just doing that as
Oh,
a safety precaution, my guy.
It was a safety precaution.
Oh, well.
I mean, if you want to crawl down there and check it out, but by all
Tavish
means,
is
go
probably
ahead.
gonna check it out.
You You guys, Tavish just fucking vanishes. You guys are like hemming and hawing about what to do. Gar's fishing and feeding the pet. Tavish is just fucking gone.
Oh god, we lost Beffrey. Beffrey.
There's no like sploosh, nothing, because he's just flip plopped his way down the side.
Quietly.
Give me a perception check, Tavish. Now that you're in the soup.
Soup time.
Uh-oh.
It is time for the soup. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's going to be 14.
All right. You in the soup. Notice like you can spot some fishies off in the distance. You can also spot that down a ways the one that had been trying to steal from you, that had gotten the food once from your pole, isn't super close, but definitely hasn't left keeping an eye on your ship.
I'm taking advantage of the situation. No one's here to tell me no. Your boy is going to go ahead and cast Speak with Animals.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to give it a test roll to see if I can actually speak underwater.
Alright.
I think he's just full send. Tavish is just going to cup his hands around his mouth. Just like, so what's your fucking deal?
You hear back. You gave me food. I was hungry.
So, like, you're not gonna eat us?
Are you food?
No.
Do you have mom?
Do we have your mom?
Yeah.
No. Where'd you last see her?
She got taken by a thing like what you're on.
And when was that?
I don't know.
Well, like, was it a long time ago or like recent? Or like, come closer. I'm tired of screaming at you. Come here. Waves.
It does the swam closer.
Tavish is just like sitting cross-legged on the upside down of the the ship. The ship's hull at the moment. Okay, so like, was it a while ago? Or was it like
I mean, long enough that I'm like. She only taught me how to hunt and catch like the little things, but they're so fast. I'm having a hard time. So I keep getting hungry because I keep getting tired because it's hard. And I don't know, like, she's gone. So it's like, do I go after the bigger things that look yummy that I could probably chomp on? Because she's not here to help me if I get like a boo boo or something. And like I don't remember what the stuff is that you're supposed to rub against if you get like if something chomps onto you, because there's things, and it was like this thing, and it just plaps a fin on the boat. Goes, this thing, I don't know what this is, but the thing that she got, it was like, I don't know what they're called. It was thrown over, and it had lots of holes in it. I don't know how something with lots of holes could get her wrapped up in it, but she couldn't break out of all the holes for some reason. It was and then it pulled her up.
The entire time he's telling the story, Tavish is just like nodding along. So, like, do you know what direction they went in? Did you like follow the? It's so first of all, he points at it. This is called a boat or like a ship. There's a couple of different names for it, but boat is the like they're called boats. We'll make
Boat.
it simple. Boat.
Okay.
Exactly. And boats have people inside, and I'm people, and there's all sorts of kinds of people, and some people are not nice, and those are the kinds of people that took your mum. I'm a nice person, and so are the people on my boat.
What? Like that little what?
So like, do you know what direction the bad people boat went in per se?
Um, I mean, it had kind of does a little swim in a circle sort of thing. It goes, I may be a little lost too. It had gone like I'm gonna make a roll to see. That's not bad. That's not bad. He kind of gestures with Finn. It had kind of been going that way, and then I thought I saw it going a bit that way, and then I saw you guys and the food that was on the thing. It poked me. Your food hurt.
Yep, sorry, there was a hook in that. I was trying to catch the fish, and you kind of ate it, but that's fine. We can get you more, and we'll make it hurt less. You have to give us like a second or two. But give me a second. I have to go talk to my people,
Okay.
and then I'll be back.
Gives a fishy nod.
He's gonna like crawl. Tavish will crawl his way back up the side. Sticks his head over the side. He's like, "All right, so I talked with the big angry-looking fish. Good news, bad news. Who wants what first?"
Big fish?
Yeah, the big angry-looking fucker that like ate the fish that I caught.
Just start with the bad news, Tavish.
Okay, so that's a baby, right? And they took another boat, probably some asshole fisherman, took his mum. Now, from the sounds of it, if things continue as is, either the baby is gonna start attacking boats, which it absolutely could, because I mean it's about a third the size of our ship, but or it's gonna start stealing fish from fishermen, because he does not know how to hunt. So that's the bad news. The good news is, I might probably have convinced him that our ship is full of good people. So if we feed the baby bastard and maybe offer to save his mum, perhaps we could have a little armed guard as we travel the seas and not run into more problems. And, you know, have him push our ship where we need to go, and or his mom.
I mean, I still have a stinky fish he can have. I have one more.
I mean, if we catch more, we can just unhook and throw him back.
Yeah.
That way it's not as, pokey for him, because he did complain. He said it was a bit spiky.
Picky, picky, picky. Okay.
That being said, I do have a general direction where he said his mom was taken, so we could follow that, if that's the plan. Otherwise, I'm sure we'll all enjoy being stuck here in the middle of the ocean with no breeze.
That's the problem. How are we going to get going after it?
I could tell the little lad to push our boat.
Is it going to be big enough to push boat?
He's a third the size of our ship. I'm sure we don't weigh too much in the water.
You mean it's an idea?
Sad to stay stuck. I'm down for either. I can go fishing, I can fuck off, I can go take a nap.
You've been napping. You nap too much.
I am a versatile frog of many talents, and napping just happens to be one of them.
You have an expertise in that. Anyways.
I roll naps with expertise.
Exactly.
Plus 20 to napping.
Damn.
I could turn you into a giant fish of some kind as well. To help.
That does not solve the problem. Because then I would be eaten.
I don't think there's a chance of us finding his mom.
It doesn't seem like it was too long ago. I mean, long enough for him to be hungry, but he's fucking big, so I assume he gets hungry a lot.
It might be a little smelly.
Didn't the blue people
I
say
was
they
about
were
to say,
serving some big fish?
would that have rung any bells with Kari, Proven?
I would say that it could have rung some bells. Kari is smart enough to, 2 + 2 = 5 here.
2 + 2 = 3. Yeah, she's gonna be like, oh, yeah, he's not getting his mom back.
Why?
Because the blue clan people got him. I think it was one of their fancy meal type things.
You guys technically ate some of his mom.
Shh, you don't have to know that. Shut up.
Well, alright. So the alternative is, do any of you know alternative hunting styles? Because the only thing that comes to mind for me is ambush predation. And I don't know if that worked for him.
I mean, I think that's the best bet for him, is for him to be able to surprise the fishes before they swim away too fast.
Yeah, lay in some rock formations and hide between and do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I could tell him that. Because
Oh,
I mean, I didn't promise to feed him.
and our ship could be New Mom, and then we have a big fish on our side.
Good.
That's true. I could tell him to stay close to the ship, and we could just happen to toss things back. And in the meanwhile, here's a good way to hunt and capture food, so he's not reliant on us.
Aye.
All right, sounds
Are you
good.
Are you adopting another kid?
He started to let go of the side of the ship, and then immediately grabs it and pulls himself back up. And says, "No, this one's way too big," and jumps up, clings to the side, crawls down. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You can stick with us for a while, and we're gonna teach you a new way to fish. Essentially, you're gonna hide in a bunch of rocks that fit your size, and you're gonna hide and wait for fish to come close, and that way you can get the jump on them. You can ambush them. But in the meanwhile, you can stay with us, and we'll throw back some fish occasionally so that you don't get too hungry. And that way you can stay safe as well, because we're bigger.
You can tell the gears are turning. Like the little big guy, he is processing the information, and it kind of mumbles back, hide, wait, and I can do that. That could work.
Absolutely. And that way you're not wasting a bunch of energy trying to chase after stuff. You don't get too tired. You don't get roughed up by anyone bigger than you. It's a
It's so
win-win-win
tired.
situation.
It's official. Tavish has another kid.
There's a nod. He goes, okay.
All right, sounds like a plan. Also, any chance that in the meanwhile you can give us a little push because our boat seems to be stuck.
Boats can get stuck?
If there's no wind, yeah, boats can get stuck. That's true. And the waves and everything's kind of stopped. So we're currently stuck here and just kind of twiddling our thumbs about.
He kind of swims around the boat, kind of curiously. And then, after a moment, there's a bit of a thud that kind of rocks the boat a little bit. Tavish, you hear out that angle doesn't work. Oh, my nose.
Maybe not like try and run into it, but like try a push. That way you don't hurt yourself and you don't try and poke a hole in either your nose or the boat.
Oh, that's smart.
Also, and he points to the back of it. That that flat side right there that like doesn't blend in with the rest of the ship. That's the butt. You can push it from the butt.
It doesn't poop from the butt, does it?
No, there's a deck for that up top. That's about all I know on boat terms. There's the sides of the ship and then the butt of the ship back there, and then there's the poop deck.
It poops on the deck, not out its butt?
I know it's weird. See, this is why I spend my time in like swamps and stuff, and not like on boats.
I don't know what a swamp is.
Gestures around at the water. Imagine like this, but a lot less and like hard to see.
Small water.
Small, dirty water. That's a swamp.
Oh, okay. It kind of slowly goes to the end of the ship, and then instead of quickly thudding against it this time, goes to slowly push. Let's see. Well, it's not a great roll. It's not horrible. Not great. The boat does start to slowly move. Tavish, the rest of you hear grumbly, animally, like water dinosaur noises, if you will. Tavish, you hear, man, this boat's so heavy.
You can do it. I believe in you. Once the wind starts going, things will lighten up, and then once we get far enough, we can take a break, and then we'll get you some fish.
Can I'm assuming we can see this fish over the side of the ship now.
Yep.
And I see Tavish.
Can you see?
I'm on the
Yeah.
underneath.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're. Well, would you have climbed back up, or would you still be underneath?
I think once we got like a good enough pace going, and he kind of got a feel for how heavy it was going to be, Tavish would be like, "All right, give it your best." And once it starts to lighten up and starts to go on its own, you can ease off and take a break. In the meanwhile, we're gonna go get you some fish. And he'll climb back up the side, peek his head back over, and is like, "Good news,
Right.
we're not dead in the water."
They kind of gathered that one. We're moving. Is it alright pushing us?
It's a little bit tired, but I said in the meanwhile we're gonna catch some fish for him, or at least try to. And once the things start to lighten up and go on its own up here, he can ease off and just relax. But I mean, I'm absolutely willing to use all of my spells for the afternoon or so to keep talking to him. I don't mind.
Well, I'm thinking, you let him know who I am and that I can change my shape. I'll turn into the biggest thing I can and try and give him a hand.
Sure. I mean, how long do you want to do it now, or do you want to do it later on when he gets a wee bit tired?
Well, if I help him now, we get ourselves up to some decent speed. He can back off sooner because we'll drift for longer.
You
If that
have
makes
a
sense.
good point. Let's go.
What?
What?
Fucking what?
Tell him to avoid the pointy thing, because I'm going to be fishing.
Okay, yeah, I'll let know. All right. Drops off the side again.
I'm gonna
I give it a 6.
jump in behind him and turn into the biggest aquatic creature I can that I'm physically able to. If I can, try and turn into a version of him.
Baby.
Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
Little brother.
Pretty much.
Tavish is gonna like cannonball back in, cling to the side of the ship. Okay, I have a friend who's gonna come down here and help you out. I don't know. Oh, there he is right now. Hello. Oh, he's changing forms. Okay.
How big, in comparison to this thing, can I make myself, Croven?
What challenge rating things can you turn into at the moment?
Quarter. So I can do like giant octopus, axe beaks, which are classed as large, stuff like that.
Okay, I would say you could get. You're definitely smaller than him, but like you're not scrawny by any means.
Mhm.
You're probably like, we'll say like 3/4 the size.
Okay. Well, it's still going to be extra help, though, isn't it? So yeah, I'll change into that and then go up alongside them and start helping push.
There are happy dino noises. Ooh, I have been given a sacrifice. Crunchy sacrifice. That's for later.
Oh yeah. Also tell Tavish, let him know I can't understand what he says. I don't know his language.
Oh, by the way, he may look like you, but consider him a baby because he does not speak what you speak.
Oh, okay. So I can't. Okay. I won't talk to him then.
It's not that he doesn't want to, it's just that he doesn't understand.
Well, while I'm down here, I can try and translate between the two of you. That way you can chat if you like.
That works. And how long can you stay underwater for?
That's a good question.
Water breathing lasts for a whole 24 hours, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. And my wild shape at the
Nice.
moment lasts. Let me double check.
A couple hours, I think.
I think it's up to your level or something. Druid level.
No, I can stay in the shape for 1 hour.
Ah, half your druid
Let's
level.
I'm still an hour or two. These motherfuckers pushing us. That's good shit. I can talk to you guys for 10 minutes. And then I have to cast it again.
Swim, 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 swim.
Do it for the first 10 minutes and then the last 10 minutes that Chou has to wild shape.
You get 20 minutes of conversation. Go.
The other 40 minutes, work!
Kari, you said you were going to do some fishing.
Yes. Feed the baby.
Um,
Fishing.
what is your roles for fishing?
Hang on. It was survival, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 26.
Nice. Okay, you are able to pull up some nice fishes.
Woo!
Tavish, you're going to do some fishing too.
Yeah. In the 10 minutes, Tavish will be like, oh, by the way, when I say we're going to catch you some fish, that means that the fish that are coming towards the boat, they have pointy ouchies in them, so you don't want to eat them, but we will keep them and make sure they're fresh, and then toss them back so that you can eat them. No struggle, no fuss.
Got it. Fishes
Ouchie for now.
coming towards boat equals ouchie. Okay, I got it.
And then I rolled a 21 on my survival check.
Hey.
Catch this motherfucker some fish.
Nice.
He's our homie now. We have to teach him right.
We're gonna give him so much fish, he's gonna have to take a nap.
We just get him a rope to hang onto the ship. A baby Bjorn for the boat.
Baby
Aquatic
boat.
version.
What are you guys towing? Oh, our child.
He's snoozing right now. Don't yell.
Don't yell. He gets cranky.
He gets confused. He wakes up.
Boat fucking shakes. Oh, you woke the baby.
Oh, you don't eat it. Everybody hide. Why do I see Tavish going under there and just kind of rubbing his head? Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Go back to sleep.
You woke the baby. Wow.
Um. Yeah, you guys are able to get some good movement in there. You're with the fish, and get a nice pile of fish going too. By the time that Chou has to unwild shape, and there we go. By the time Chou has to unwild shape, you would notice that it's not a strong wind, but at least a little breeze has begun to pick up. Also at that point that your little buddy, oh, good night, child. Do the good sleeps. Is all the technologies back in here? Um, um, okay, so the winds pick up again a little bit. Um, the um, so at that point, the little guy also gets a little bit whiny, a little bit hungry. There's some grumbles. There's a couple attempted attention thumps on the side of the boat, not to hurt it or seriously rock the boat or anything, but just a bit of a thunk thunk. Hey guys.
Tavish will gesture him for him to surface.
And shyly swims up, snoot getting a little bit towards the surface.
Holds up fish, a la SeaWorld style, to drop fish in mouth.
You see the instant that it's just oh yeah, you've never seen sharper teeth, and there's so many of them.
Okay, so any plans I had on saving any of these fish for food just went out the window. Turns back to the group. Let's give him all the fish. He's a growing boy.
I mean,
I
that was the
think.
plan.
Well, I did purchase food for the entire trip, so I think you're fine doing that.
Just in case. Starts shoveling fish into his mouth.
If we give him so much food, is he gonna fall asleep?
You know, I don't know.
Because if he does, I don't want to leave him out here.
Should probably ask when he needs a rest. To, like, give you a sign if you're not able to, speak with him again.
Alright, give me a minute then. Cast Speak with Animals one more time and crawls down the side. Okay. So I know we just fed you and you might be getting sleepy. If you get too tired to go on, just like thump the side of the boat again and we'll know to drop anchor or so for the night. That way we don't leave you behind.
Why do I picture him as the regular, typical kid? I'm tired. My knee hurts.
My fin hurts.
Wiggles it.
There. The head tilt of confusion.
Are we there
Boat
yet?
sleep?
I mean, no, but like, I assume you do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Okay.
mean, we can put the boat to sleep if you need to sleep. It just kind of stops moving.
But we just got it moving. I don't want to stop yet.
Oh no, not right now. I mean, more when you get tired and you want to stop, then we can stop too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it now.
Gotcha. All right, so when you want to stop, just kind of like knock on the ship a little bit, and that way we'll know. Give some thumbs up.
I could give it. I could do the. It kind of swims up and gives it a couple like tail fin plaps on the side.
That'll
Like
work
that.
perfect.
Okay.
Also, before I go, you did a great job, and thank you for today. And I hope the fish were good, because we'll try and get you some more. But in the meantime, when you do stop, you can try out the ambush thing that we told you about.
Yeah. I'm gonna get good at that. I'm gonna do it.
I have faith in you. Another thumbs up.
Beautiful.
Crawls back up the side. Alright, we're good. Fucking hell, my arms are tired. I haven't climbed this much in a while.
Yeah. Obviously, when my wild shape runs out, I'll come back up onto the ship and take a breather.
When you I don't remember how many when you end up I don't know what that noise was, but it kind of sounded like a bamboo toot flute.
Nope.
And I don't know who it came from. It just made me think of the toot flute. Hey, you end up back up on top of the ship. You guys are good and moving. Another day comes to an end, and it starts getting dark. Like it's pretty late into the evening before you hear a couple plaps on the side of the boat.
That sounds like we're going to be taking a break.
How is the wind and ocean currents now? Is it going again, or is it still nothing?
Yeah, you've got it's lightly going. It's not a strong breeze yet. It's a light breeze. Those of you that want to could make, say, a nature or perception check to try and figure out the way things are turning weather-wise.
I have a 25 percepi.
21.
I dropped my die.
Oh no.
It's a 16 for nature.
It's
Nice.
17 per shippy.
Well, all together, you are able to put together that coming in from behind is actually going to be. It doesn't look like it's a strong storm, but there does look like there's clouds creeping up from behind.
That looks like fun.
I mean, well, no, I was going to say something, but never mind. That bad juju in that statement, not doing that.
Anything we need to do, Captain, before the storm comes? Like make a ritual sacrifice, we could throw Tavish overboard.
Should we batten down any hatches? Maybe throw Kari to the sharks?
Oliver, what do we do in this situation?
I think the
Strap
captain
down the
died.
cannons, batten the hatches, get the pumps ready, and we're gonna want to secure the sails.
Got it.
Why the fuck are you calling me at 9 o'clock at night? I don't do work this late, you bastard.
Oh no.
You don't exist.
Fuck
To
off.
voicemail it goes.
Uh-huh.
There's the captain.
Oh, there you are.
Huh?
They- I don't. I don't think Gaddradison realized they were talking to him.
No, I was reading the thing. I didn't realize I was being talked to.
There's this,
Captain was ignoring me. Well,
there's a storm coming. What do we do?
throw the haunts overboard.
Use them as an anchor.
You can use an anchor.
Not yet.
We can use them as a backup anchor.
Oh, well, we can either try to outrun it, or we can just try to withstand it.
We're kind of at a dead stop right now, so I don't know how good that would be. That and our propeller is tired. Our go juice is gone.
Mm.
No more go juice.
No more go juice.
Well, a storm would mean wind.
I'm pretty content not sailing in a storm. Not without an extremely experienced crew and not, a handful of us who know what we're doing.
And it waves.
Not 2.5 captains.
He'll turn to I forget who all it was. Kari, Tavish, and I think Chou. Everybody I was teaching to sail earlier. Like, well, this will be a valuable learning experience.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna learn how to weather a storm.
Gar instantly nervous.
Intelligent, you mean? You don't fuck with Mother Nature because she will win. And she'll probably pig you. Who knows?
Hey, can we choose not to and say we didn't?
Oh, we're not gonna try to sail through it. We're just gonna try to survive.
Okay. Doesn't make me feel any better, but okay.
Well, let's get started on that checklist.
Yep.
Starts crawling up to secure the sails.
Let's get some checks.
Uh-oh.
We'll call these checks survival checks.
Off of everyone?
Yep, everyone that's participating, which I think the captain said was everyone.
Could I add proficiency because I'm proficient with water vehicles?
You're proficient, so yeah.
Could I just roll a water vehicles check?
That's
Yeah,
a
like
that's a nat 20 for 24 from Chou.
nice.
Third 21 in a row for me.
So still survival, just add proficiency?
You can roll your What does I don't remember what the water proficiency the vehicle is, what skill stat it's based off of.
I'm pretty sure it's Dex.
Do survival.
So yeah, you could either Dex with your proficiency, or survival with added to your proficiency because of your land vehicle, not land, water vehicle thingy. Get your guys' choice.
So if I'm already proficient in survival, can I add certain proficiency again?
I'll allow it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, let's fucking go.
That's gonna be at 27.
Math is not coming to brain. 1 second. 26.
Nice, y'all did pretty good.
I'm so glad y'all got high rolls.
Did
Oh, what did you get,
not.
Kari?
I got a nat 1 for a 9.
You're gonna die.
So what happened? Is you guys see Kari go to grab a rope to try and tie it, and she just leans too far to try and grab it and just falls into the soup.
Goodbye.
You just hear a little come here, and she's trying to grab the rope, and then just a bloop.
Can I have combat wild shape, so I can wild shape as a bonus action. Can I change into can I use that to turn into maybe an octopus and grab hold while still keeping hold of the rope? Or grab hold of Kari?
You could go over and hold on to the side and send out a couple other legs. Come here, damn it, grab hold.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. You've been suckered.
There is a very curious little guy.
I'm not
Watching
food.
the
I'm
two
not
of you.
food.
He knows to listen to the frog creature. He doesn't know what the Tavish is. But he knows to wait for Tavish's go. So he's just watching and then kind of looking around where's the other guy? Is he gonna say anything? What's up with this?
Tavish's people.
Yeah.
I am weird people who changes into lots of different sea creatures at the moment for this thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
He's been me, he's now been a wriggly thing. The fuck is he? But yeah.
Well, right now he's kind of thinking, why would he turn into food?
Grab Kari and pull her back on.
Is a wet chicken.
I can dry you out.
It's a good thing she doesn't wear shoes, because that's all you hear is squeak, squeak, squeak.
She is. I can help you get dry very quickly.
She is very much doing the cat thing of just shaking her feet. Like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Floofs up her feathers.
Just Kari.
Holds flaming spear in hand, ready. He can warm you up.
I don't want to be a fried chicken.
That would taste so good.
Yes, no. She will take up the offer of getting dry, though. She does not like. She does not like this. Mm-mm.
Have we got like a brazier on board for something like for such an for people to stay warm?
Have you got the goods to be able to stay warm and stuff?
Mm-hmm. I want to say if there's, I know that some sail ships had like a brazier out right in the middle of the deck, away from everything. That was raised off the floor. That they could stand around for warmth when it was cold. And so if there's that there, I'll use the cantrip produce flame to get it lit quickly, as it were.
You get things lit, everything. Everyone gets stuff done.
Mhm.
And it is like early morning before the storm itself actually starts to get to you. And it starts out light. It is a gentle storm. You also in the morning after a little while, whoever's paying the most attention, you'd kind of be hard to miss. The little guy has just begun kind of swimming in circles around the boat. Because he realized you told him like to give a couple plops when he's tired, but he realized that he was never told how best to get your guys' attention when he was awake again and like ready to go or ready to help or like want some attention or anything. So he's just circling.
Mhm.
Tavish, your son's going in circles.
Well, that's not good. Alright, I should probably go see what's up.
Yep.
Crawls down the side, cast the spell one more time. Alright,
Ooh.
what's going on?
Oh yeah, also anyone that would have rested between morning and nighttime while waiting for the storm to actually hit, refresh your shit. If you would have stayed up anxiously, don't refresh your shit. That's up to you. Tavish, when you get down there, you are greeted with an excited fin flail and a good morning.
And a good morning to you too.
I did it. I caught a thing.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I caught breakfast.
Was it good?
It was.
Did it take a while? Did you get the first try?
It was a little scary because I wasn't like I got bored while waiting, and I started to I wasn't asleep, but you are asleep, but you're not asleep. Like you're still looking around. I don't know what that's called. But I woken up because I was hungry, so then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hunker down and do the thing. And I did it, and then I got bored while waiting, and then I was just kind of sleep but not sleeping, and then I caught movement out of the corner of my eye, and then I snapped onto it, and it was a shark. It was a shark, but it was like a smaller shark. And so I really quickly chomped it again, so it couldn't chomp at me, and I chomped it in half. It's good, right? Like I did good.
Yeah, that's a good job. I mean, that's a big fish you caught.
Mm-hmm.
It means you had a good breakfast. I think you did a great job.
Happened to roll a nat 20 to see how breakfast turned out.
Fucking yes. This shark, it wouldn't happen to be in a fucking great white, would it? Knowing this thing.
How
Everybody else is
how
taking their
big would a
lessons
great white be in comparison to the ship?
A great white in comparison to the ship.
Yeah.
Well, how long was the ship?
Crap, what ship did we decide this was?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think like a single mast, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Well, the average length of a great white is about 19 foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, we'll say it was a great white then.
Yeah. So this thing's hunting great whites for breakfast. Shit.
I know. He's hunting and then he's basically, look at what I did. Like a little kid.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
see what I did?
Yeah.
Did you see me? Did you see me?
So
Yep.
totally righteous.
He goes, oh wait, hold on. You know how I said I bit it in half? Look at this. Swims away and then comes back with the shark head.
Oh fuck.
I
How big is
didn't
his head in
eat.
comparison to Tavish?
You're probably about the size of one of its teeth.
Tavish is only like a couple, how tall are you? Like 2-3 feet?
He's like 3'2".
Mm-hmm. A 19-foot great white. Their teeth are about the same size. Just the actual tooth part, not what goes into the gum. The tooth part is about the same size as a fully grown man's hand.
So probably 6 teeth tall. No, 14th, somewhere around there. He's just got the head in its mouth. Like, oh,
Damn, you did bite it in half. Good lords. How close is he getting with it?
like, I mean, if the guys were looking over the edge of the boat, they could see this. Like, it's getting like you could you'd have to like reach, but you could reach out and kind of like tap a tooth.
Can I do one better and try and yoink a tooth out?
You could yoink a tooth.
I would like to yoink a tooth.
Roll the yoink. Make me a strength check.
Nat 20 for 25.
Oh yeah, you yoink out that tooth so easy.
Plucks out a tooth. She's like, I'm gonna take this. You should crunch that. That's a lot of meat and proteins and things in that and inside the head. It'd be good for you. It's a big damn fish, though. Good job.
It's just again, and then crunch.
There you go. In zoo.
That is a megalodon tooth versus a great white tooth. Great white teeth only get to be 3 inches long.
I searched great white tooth size, and that's what it came up with as the first image. So
that's where the megalodons are extinct.
Big teeth.
yeah, big teethers.
Because Tavish kept letting his son eat them.
They were snacks.
That's not concerning at all.
Yeah, the rest of you do hear the crunch.
I can just look like Tavish. What was that?
After he's crawled back up, he's like, "Yeah, that was the head of a great white or something, big shark." And so, little lad down there, little dude, bit it in half.
Remind me not to piss him off. I wasn't going to do that anyway, but just fuck.
So, I mean, we've been feeding him and talking. You've been talking to him and all this time. Does he even have a name?
That's a good question.
He doesn't. Can we call him Fishtifer?
Oh God, can Chou slap Kari for that one?
Ah!
I think I just took psychic damage from that.
You're welcome.
You just hear a.
Oh no! Smacks and she falls overboard. Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm struggling to stay awake here, so I will be heading to the beds. But Chou will be doing the wild shaping and helping push kind of thing, and catching people if they fall overboard as Occupus.
Sounds like a plan. There you go, good.
But yeah, I'm struggling to stay awake here. So I shall catch you the later, all.
Later.
Bye.
Dead.
Do you ask him his name?
Tavish will, yeah.
He tells you that his name is Krilliam.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, well. Nice to meet you properly there, Krilliam. Goes up and very begrudgingly relays that information.
Hey, I was close.
um, yeah, you relay that information. He does ask if you guys are gonna move the oh no, he would are you gonna wake up the ship yet, or boat? Are you gonna wake up the boat yet?
That's a good question.
Hi, Lulu.
Signs
No, you cannot
point to
have
yes.
what's in the bowl. Captain,
Eh,
the storm is small. Do you wish to wait it out, or do you wish to sail?
we'll wait it out for now.
Someone roll me a flat d20.
I got it. That is 14.
14. It takes a couple hours before the storm finally moves on. It happens to be a smaller one that's moving fairly quickly. And you guys are able to get the move on. And get another day on your guys's under your guys's belt of travel. with the winds and the little guy helping you. Because at this point he thinks it's fun. Pushing the boat turns into game. Hi Lulu, yes. You have my attention, your paws on my face. Nothing? Oh. No. No, you can remove your paw from my face. There we go, thank you. Oh yeah, so yeah, another day under your belt, which puts Poppyseed yet another day closer to rockdom.
4 days out.
Rock Huntsman. Do 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 do.
I would say you rinse and repeat this for a couple days. He wasn't a Hans. He was a rock Hans.
The boat is 3 days out from shore.
Yes. It's a bit of a rinse repeat of you guys, anchor for the night. When the little guy comes back in the morning after some attempted breakfast hunting, which, let's see. Well, that was an 18 and then a 19 on the die. This little guy with Tavish's like inspiration of just hunker the fuck down and wait for something to pass by you. The little guy thinks it's a miracle. He has been able to catch breakfast, and a nice sized breakfast each morning. Bringing a piece each time to show off to Tavish.
Tavish will praise him each time.
You get 2 more teeth of varying sharkness, creatureness.
Tavish is gonna end up with sharky dentures.
Shark dentures. Which they slid. Once you get to the point where you can see the coastline, how would you like to proceed?
Are we near the city where where we're supposed to pick up cargo?
Um, You guys did decide that you wanted to purposely go there to pick up the cargo, right? Like that's what you had. I know you had talked about that. So yeah, if that's what your guys' plan was, yeah,
So are we gonna
you
go get some free cargo?
I mean,
don't
it's
know what it is,
free.
but
If it's free, we could just, and if we don't need it, we could just turn around and sell it.
oh,
That's it. After this, I'm becoming a pirate.
that's it. Kari's converted.
Pirate. She's gonna go get an eye patch and go arg.
Arr. Lar, she blows.
do not go blah blah blah.
I don't go arg arg arg.
Oh my god. Yeah. Get the cargo. See if we need it. Sell it if we don't. Probably not here.
Load it onto the boat, turn it immediately around and sell it.
Right.
Oh my gosh. See you stinkers. You just turn this into a pirate campaign.
Yo ho, yo ho.
We are contractually obligated to not wake up gods.
I mean, it's true.
Some of them.
You're
Two of them, for sure.
contractually obligated to not mess with two of them.
Some of the party is.
So when it comes time to try to wake up those two, we'll get Poppyseed to focus on that, and then we'll go pirating.
Yeah, then Poppyseed can feel comfortable not being an accomplice.
There you go.
When the party
Win-win.
splits.
I see this as an absolute win.
When the DM has to run 2 campaigns.
Right. I mean, it's not any different from what y'all were doing the last Thursday campaign.
It's more like Tuesday when y'all. Well, no, Tuesday's less herding cats now than it used to be.
Okay. See, because now we're just gremlins.
What are we doing about the cargo?
Yeah, what do you want to do about the cargo? What do you want to tell Krilliam?
We
Go on
should
the boat.
probably tell Krilliam to hide so he doesn't gain attention, unwanted attention, and he stays safe.
Abandon your son.
Don't be abandoning children. What? Speaking of herding cats, I think that's what Voice is doing right now.
A little bit. We did what we call a prisoner swap. I had to go in and get a cat out before I could put my cat in.
Ah.
So, Tavish will
Prisoner
crawl
swap.
down the side and relay the information on to stay, avoid being seen. Now we're gonna go pick up some stuff, and we'll be back in the water, the deep water soon.
There. You get acknowledgement, but you also know there's nervousness because, like, out of water is something very unknown and unsure of by this little water creature. So you guys leaving the water is like, oh god, where are they going? What's happening? Well, are they ever actually coming back? Don't get hurt.
Sea
How are
Puppy
you
is
going
getting
to
nervous.
survive without water?
Don't worry. I've got a thing that can create a bunch of water out of nothing. It's magic. So we've got the water covered.
Okay, so I stay hidden and I look for your boat. And when I see your boat again, then I come out.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. And don't go after fish that are going towards boats, because those are pokey. I can do that. We're good.
Exactly.
And who handles the the brain has decided to not remember what the fuck the person is called that keeps tally of who's docked where and how long.
Dockmaster?
Sure. That
Let's
works.
go with that, right?
We're gonna go with that. Who's gonna check in with him? Who's
I don't know.
gonna relay the ship's information?
I just work here. I would think it would be one of the captains.
Gad's gonna check around to make sure that there's no wanted posters.
You roll roll an investigation.
13.
13. You look around, and any of the ones that you can find that do have like wanted posters at them, you don't see any that pertain to you or Gar. I said you or Gaddradison. You are. So yeah, this dock in particular, you seem to be in the clear for now, at least.
for a few minutes. Well, I guess then I'll take the ship's manifest to a dockmaster. We're here to pick up cargo.
You pick up the manifest and bring that over. And he looks over it and he looks over his notes. And he looks at you. And he goes, "It's not a complaint. It's just an observation. 2 days early. The winds must have been on your side."
It helps knowing the seas. Got a draft off a bit of a storm.
Well, he takes a couple notes down and goes, "I'll have a team working on loading you up shortly. I wouldn't say that you could set sail today, but tomorrow midday at the latest, if you really, really wanted to rush things and get out right when it was done. But getting some rest on those legs, some good healthy meals. A couple days ashore won't hurt you any, or the team any. We promote you take a couple days before getting back on the ship."
Alright, well, I'll go inform the crew. Thank you. I don't know. We'll wander back towards the boat and let everybody know where they go. Well, that looks like by about midday tomorrow we'll be able to leave.
Where do we go?
Where's the next guard? So we could sail as close to that as possible on the coast.
I have a book of maps of an era. Where is the next
You
port
do.
town?
You would know, and I gotta open up my map now. That's not the right maps. Dremura maps. Post Great War map. Yeah. I've been looking at the pre-Great War map for so long I forgot the post-war map after it was pointed out to me by my husband. I couldn't unsee it. that a Nera kind of looks like a dick and balls.
So are we going for the shaft or are we going for the sack?
Well, currently you're on the lower portion of the sack. You need to go. The next port over is technically like a little cove. But by Poppyseed, make me a history or religion check.
18. Let's go with religion.
With what you've read so far, you would assume that the more forested region is where you're going to have the best chances of finding things to do with, or finding more people that might still have items that might point towards, or information that might point towards Sinner's actual whereabouts, as her home was somewhere in the forest. You would know that because of that, you are going to want to dock somewhere on the northeastern side of the continent, so on the top of the shaft. Instead of the underside. You're on the southwestern of the continent. There are not like large places to dock at, but you can see that there will be there will be a couple places that you should be able to find to dock at. Um, yeah, barring you haven't had weather issues since the map was made, sort of vibes.
Yeah, okay. I will I'll point that out to Gaddradison. Probably a bit nervously.
Wait, where kind of was it again?
We're on the
good.
we're on the southwest. We gotta go to the northeast.
Okay.
Is Anera circumcised?
Okay, wait.
Basically,
So
Is it
basically,
on the
we're spending a night in town here.
yeah. Basically, you are where the star is. You want to go somewhere around where the check mark is.
Okay. Trying to think of which direction would be faster.
It's probably same distance either way. Although, if we go to the right, we can dock in that cove. And sell the cargo on our way.
True. Poppyseed, you're becoming more and more of a pirate every day.
I'm trying to leave Gaddradison. I don't want to be... If we're going to do this, at least don't get caught.
Spoken like a true pirate.
So we're staying in town for a night, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go check the mail.
Poppyseed, you panic into town.
Yep. Panic taunts.
Panic taunts. Are you rock or are you one more day and then rock? I can't remember now.
If we were 2 days early, then I am one more day as normal Hans.
What he was saying.
Normal Hans.
No, what he was saying is that the ship arrived according to his schedule 2 days early.
Oh, then yes, I am full on rock hard.
Oh god. Yeah, according to his schedule, like, you guys were a couple days early. You definitely get some interesting looks.
I have my
Mostly.
I have my scale shirt on, and it is a.
Oh, it's
a
more interesting look.
It's a riveting, like, deep purple.
They're they are trying to figure out what the fuck happened to you. This is. It's one part like, wow, what is that? In one part, and oh god, is that contagious?
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's a curse.
Yeah. Mothers hiding their children. No.
I'm not ugly.
No, I know. Was anyone else going into town, or were just kind of staying around the boat?
I no longer need to breathe. I have a burrowing speed of 20 feet, and I have tremor sense out to a range of 10. My weight is tripled, and I have a sink speed of 60 feet per round.
Jeez. You so you wanted to check the mail?
Yeah, because before we left Teagith, I sent out 2 letters, one to the gnome guy and then one to Marilyn.
Yes. Okay. You We'll say you get letters back. One letter from, gotta open it up, Arlos. He lets you know that he can't necessarily send out another team. I think that's, if I recall correctly, one of the things you had mentioned.
Yep.
Because not enough people have shown up since you guys. But he does have two very ecstatic individuals that are interested in learning everything they can, and that if you would like to keep in touch with them while they're studying at his place before they leave to go find more information, to use the provided ring. It's like an ear cuff. And the note, he says it's quite old, and they've used some other items to bolster this thing's magic back up, and hopefully that holds for a while. Do try to use it sparingly just in case. But that it will connect to the cuff that the two of them have. And he gives the names. One of them's name is Randall, and the other is Mariah.
Okay.
From Maryland. Oh God, Lulu, son of a bitch.
Hey, it's a session now.
Why you gotta be so stinky? Why you gotta drop a deuce during sessions? So stinky. Maryland, in I don't remember what you had written to her exactly.
I think it was just updating her where I was gonna be. in
where
case
you
she
were
was
going to
going to
be.
send
Okay.
something. Oh, I remember. I sent her a copy of my sketches of the dinosaurs.
Oh, that's right. You get an enthusiastic letter back. Absolutely astounded by the creatures that you've seen. And notes that she actually has a couple scholars looking into older texts. Basically trying to she says some are trying to prove that you just came up with this. She's like, and she writes, I don't know how anyone could just come up with this off the top of their head. And that the others that are looking into it are basically trying to prove you right, sort of thing. She also notes that she is excited to inform that she actually got her her teleportation circles working properly, that she did not get yoked into any other unfamiliar places or into areas of strange individuals, but that it actually goes back and forth between her house and classroom now. And that she hopes the traveling continues to go well, and that she can't wait to get more updates.
Yeah, I'll probably write back, updating her. Just yep, made it to an era. Good to hear about the teleport circles. And I do have someone with me that can. I'm sure that those scholars would love to meet because she's from there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, also, maybe we could try out something from Chapter 5.
That's the letter that you send off.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. Does anyone else have any town needs, wants, desires, wishes while you are docked?
I would like. Wait, how long are we docked for?
A night.
Till at least
A night,
midday
basically.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow at noon.
What time
Then
of day is it now?
I would like to go and find or at least attempt to locate a place that would sell a bag of holding.
Okay, it wouldn't be too hard to locate. In this case, you would be looking for and then sifting through an antique shop to try and find an actual bag of holding. And I think I heard Gad ask what time of day it was when you guys arrived.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably about midday.
Okay.
We'll say like 2-ish. If I could get an investigation check from Gar on sifting through bags at the antique shop.
Is fuck. What's in this? 21. On day one, yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. With that 21, as you're sifting through and sifting through, you find it's not a large one by any means. It's more more coin bag or coin purse sort of size than full like bag or backpack size.
Is what size? You cut out.
Oh no. More like coin bag. Kind of like a drawstring coin bag size.
Okay.
Or dice bag, if you will. That for a nowadays, like
We talking like Crown Royale?
yeah. So similar to that.
Okay. That'll work. At the very least, I have it of one of those I can have the enchantment of for later down the line. How much is?
Do you alert anyone to your findings while you're searching through the bags? Do you make any notions of what you're searching for? Or do you just kind of say, hey, I'm looking through the bags?
I'm looking through the bags. They don't need to know that I'm looking for magic. That'll cost more. I may be an honest thief, but I'm not very honest when it comes to deals.
Okay, so you find that bag in a bin that was labeled it was labeled 10 gold per regular bag. 18 gold per large bag. And it also has a note of if bag has, pink label, it's supposedly from like yada yada era and worth 20 gold instead. Sort of vibes.
Okay, how much is this one?
The one that you're holding does not have that pink label. It is worth the by the way, you can tell it looks like one of the smaller size ones in comparison to some of the other ones in that bin. So you're reasonably certain you could probably argue it to 10 instead of the 18 because there were so many other bags and they're larger than it.
Okay, that'll work. I will haggle.
Make me that good haggle roll of
That's a nat one.
No. Well, yeah,
18
they're
gold it is.
really insistent that you've got one of the bigger bag.
I'll just
It's like a older lady with those like Coke bottle glasses, where it makes her look like her whole face is her eyes.
kind of shake my head and hand over 18 gold. I know this is worth a lot more than that. After that, back to das Boot. Yes.
You make your way back to the boat. Poppyseed.
Yep.
After writing your letters, do you do anything else? Do you go back to the boat, do any
Um,
shopping, looking around?
I might see if there's some old tomes for older magic around.
Old tomes for old men.
um,
Maybe how to clean rocks.
how to clean rock. Um,
To put me in a tumbler.
my gosh, you come out polished. Um, Poppyseed learned rock polish.
Poppyseed fucking zooming, man.
Poppyseed, you find a book on what you can find on stones and things like that is more like a how to identify them and what to do once you've identified them. Oh, it's got like little like drawing examples of the rocks, their name, a description of their characteristics, and like, should you touch this rock? Can you polish this rock? How strong this rock is? Like, it's one of those books is what you can find.
This is completely useless to me.
You do find, while like looking around, in an old book section. It kind of looks like dusty, forgotten. No one goes into it, sort of thing.
Yes, those are the places I thrive for.
It has a book labeled what was it going to be labeled? I had it and now it's gone. One of them's kind of generic. In it says the green thumb and how to use it. But then in smaller print, it states how to recognize if you have an otherworldly knack for growing plants. And what to do. You find another one that is clearly a very, very, very old. Yeah, this is definitely not new. And like has been handled quite a bit. It's in like the used books, traded in, worn out sort of section.
Mm-hmm.
And it's simply just on the front, and like clearly some person just wrote it. It says Farmer's Almanac on the front. And when you flip through it, you realize that this was a record of like an actual proper record of when they used to plant things, how they would plant them, down to like what to pray when you're planting them. Tips on what Sinra liked most for making this specific crop grow better. And like this, clearly, it's almost like a farmer's diary sort of thing. Like a farmer put this together to like pass it down to their kids sort of vibes. Calendar of when to plant things, why they do what, how to exactly do it. the area of where the farm was, if you were to read through, actually read through this and then look at the maps you have, you might be able to figure out where this farm used to be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that one. The Farmer's Almanac. And also... the Green Thumb one. You know what? Screw it. Poppyseed's gonna get all three of them.
You get all 3 books for it's a couple gold. We'll say 4 gold for the lot of them. And as you're walking back to the ship, on the dock, there's a bit of a quieter grumble, and then wait a second, you are actually walking past me. I'm not drunk right now, and you are being addressed by a dwarf.
Hello?
The gentleman or woman, you can't really tell. It's very, very hard. To tell the difference. They both got the beard. Really, the only way to tell is if you had happened to have a child around, or little baby. And you see that this individual kind of gestures at you and goes, "Did you take a dip to grow a mine? Is this a coating, like who crafted this for you?"
Are you talking about my shirt?
No. The rumpa, you lad. Your legs even.
Oh! No, that's, I guess you could call it natural now?
He looks at you like you've just spoken a different language. Or blasphemed against his mother. You can't really tell. You're joking.
I have advantage on rolls when I interact with dwarves.
That's freaking hilarious. The dwarf goes, "You're joking. It's not."
No. Would you like to? I mean, you could pat me if you'd like.
There is no hesitation. The second the words are out of your mouth, this dwarf is stomping up closer and just gives you a couple pats like a couple quick pats, almost like the pat on the back, sort of vibes, and then stops and then does it again but slower. And it's like, you're not joking.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure being pat by a dwarf wasn't on his bingo card.
All dwarves now sensually pat me.
And all frogs look Tavish.
Yep.
How are you gonna care for it? Care for yourself? Keep it's the
Oh, went to the bookstore and I was trying to find a book on how to care for rocks, and unfortunately all I found was caring for plants.
Well, see, rocks are different. Like they're you don't necessarily care for them in the way most people think you care for things. You're not trying to raise rocks. The rocks are already there. It's how you handle them and process them once you find them.
Well, do go on. Actually, let's, how about we grab an afternoon drink and we can discuss this?
Gives a nod and won't pass up a free drink, that's for sure. You keep the yell flowing, I'll keep the advice flowing.
Wonderful. We have maybe 10 gallons left on the ship.
Woo! You and whatever crew you're with have been having a jolly time.
Oh yes, we just sailed over from Tegith. Uh, uh, I mean, somewhere.
Don't matter to me none where you did or didn't come from. It's not like I care about what you're taking in or passing through or sailing out.
I'll start
he
walking back to the ship with him.
If he passes out on the boat, are you inadvertently kidnapping?
New crewmate.
Woo!
You'll accidentally kidnap a new crewmate.
Yes, we're like the medieval navy. Designation, target clear.
You're on the boat. You're ours now.
I'm gonna assume that when Poppyseed steps back on the boat, it like rocks a little more.
Groans.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, you get back to the boat and you are nope. You are basically over some drinks and through talking, you're given the advice of to look smooth. Jesus, why are you meowing so much? Are you using Echo Meowcation right now or something? Are you done? There were a lot of sudden meows. Oh yes. You are basically given the advice. After doing a couple, there's a couple. Don't want to hurt you, but can I try and scratch samples, basically, sort of vibes. Try and figure out exactly what you were sort of think how.
I'll allow it for science.
Yeah. And the dwarf do what a dwarf do: analyze the rock and drink ale, and then give you some advice on how best to care for yourself in basically depending on what type of finish you want. Yeah, basically, you're looking real craggly right now, but you really could, if you treat yourself this way, uh, in some water. You don't want to do this dry, otherwise you might chunk yourself off, and that would probably hurt. But in some water with this, that, and the other, kind of. Sand yourself down, you'll be smoother to yourself and others. You'll have a nice sheen and shine to ya. Poppyseed, yeah, exfoliating scrub with sandpaper. It would have told you at some point, if you wanted to mimic kind of like the grain of fur sort of thing or hair, to smooth it down first, and then to use a coarser paper, in um all sanding in the direction hair would have gone in shorter strokes to kind of mimic that look, but also the rock shine and color would come through.
Gotcha.
Just given all the good details. As well as tries their best to promote if you're ever going to near Beth, stop it. You stop at such and such place because it's their cousin's shop, but you'll be able to get everything you could need there. Where here there's less dwarves in the area, so it's harder to get the right stuff. But you can get okay quality stuff here because they've got to have forges that work on things. But it's not the same sort of vibes.
Brought him on board for free drinks, and he's trying to sell me something. How dare.
No, he's telling you where to get the stuff that you would need to properly care for your rock body.
Right.
He's not making anything out of these cells.
It's just like my friend sells Lululemon.
Basically. That's basically it. Poppyseed's butt is now rock bottom. That's beautiful. I do think, however, this is probably a great place to end it for the night, though.
Real quick, would I be able to acquire some supplies for my new project?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You can get some of your good supplies. Some metals, bits and bobs. I will see if I can find that chart.
Are we saying goodnight to stream?
I will say we will say goodnight to stream. Gad, I will get you the price of your materials when I find the chart that I actually have for the different metals.
Okay.
And then that way you can kind of choose what you might want to make it out of as well. But yes, everyone say goodnight to stream.
Good night, stream.
Good night to stream.
Stream night good.
Okay.